What's up, everybody? I figured I would just kind of go over one or two things. I went into the BBM group I'm part of. BBM stands for Blackberry Messenger, which I use with my Blackberry Passport, and I still love this phone. Yeah, it's fantastic. I have no complaints on this phone. Apps, not too many. Honestly, BlackBerry is not good with apps. Developers don't want to go through the extra steps to have the extra security that BlackBerry requires because a lot of businesses use BlackBerry because of how quick everything is on it. That's fine. I'm not big on apps. I mean, honestly, when I had my iPhone, I only had a few apps on that. So I go into my BBM group, not my BBM group, but the BBM group that I'm a part of. I have to find a better way of wording that. I was just scrolling through the conversations because there are times where I don't get to go in there to like chat and whatnot, so I have to kind of play catch up on everything that's been going on. And I noticed some things being discussed about another YouTuber. And in other videos, this YouTuber has done reviews of BlackBerry, the Passport, but they do reviews of other phones and whatnot, which is, that's great. I love the versatility of the channel. I'm actually a fan of your channel. The whole reason why I started watching your channel is because I was looking for actually mainly just some information on BlackBerry, and your name popped up. Started watching it, and I was like, oh, okay. I had the BlackBerry Classic at the time too when I got into this YouTuber's BBM group. He was kind enough to invite me in, and I really appreciated it. And some of the videos, and he's the main reason also. Well, one of the main people, and one of the main reasons that was the biggest promoters for me to get the passport. And so I did, and I love it. I'm really glad everyone kept saying, "Hey, get the passport. You're gonna love it." And my thing was originally was I was worried about was the size, but now after a week of when I had this, I've had this for quite a while now. But after a week of having, I was used to it. It was great. The thing that really bothered me when I first had the passport was when you have it here, because I couldn't get the right feel for where the earpiece was. But now, like I'm sitting here. This is how I have to hold my passport when I talk on the phone, and I can hear everything clearly. The call quality on this thing is amazing. I love it. So getting back to what I'm talking about, so I noticed that there was some conversation going on about this YouTuber, and then I went and kind of took a look on Twitter because that's apparently where this was starting, and yeah, I kind of saw it. And me personally, I mean, okay, you've promoted the company, promoted the product. That's great. I mean, if you have, all of a sudden it's just kind of like this whole switch was, oh, okay, now BlackBerry's got to step up the game, and you know what? In some aspects, I will agree with that. BlackBerry does, but in all honesty, um, me frankly, I don't care if you want to switch to different platforms. There's really no bother to me. That's just like me accidentally losing a paperclip. It means nothing. And hopefully you go to a platform that you actually really do enjoy. That's the main thing. And the thing with people is that all kinds of people have all different views on all different products, whether it be cell phones, cars, sports teams. My God, people get fucking insane when it comes to sports, even with technology too. Me personally, for my needs, BlackBerry does what I need. Other platforms have these great features that are really good, and every platform, every phone is going to have features that people don't like and people do like. But the main thing is that the reason why I'm kind of even going on about this is my main thing was just kind of the way it was gone about. Like with the BBM channel that this YouTuber originally had, there was a lot of people in there. And these are all people that have tweeted about his videos. They've supported and liked the videos, so it gets the views going. And then the BBM group just got closed. At first, a bunch of us thought we got kicked out of the group, and then that to me was like, oh, that's kind of different. But now my thing is that for me, if I was going to do something like that, I would have just sent out a message going, "Hey, everybody, you know what? I'm so busy right now. I'm trying to get more content going on. I just don't have the time to go through all these conversations and keep these conversations going. So, just a heads up, I'm closing the group." To type that, it took me 35 seconds to type out that whole thing on here, and that was with me doing it like slowly. So I mean, there was that lack of consideration, which is fine. I mean, you didn't feel like maybe having people come back with feedback, oh, you don't need to do that, that type of thing. And luckily enough, Romeo was kind enough to create us a new group, which is fantastic, and lots of good conversations that come from that group. A lot of pictures of food and alligators recently, or crocodiles, one of the two. The food looks amazing. Definitely got to get some of those recipes. But my main thing is just the candor of how those tweets were going and whatnot, and then just the last tweet that I saw was just kind of you getting upset about people causing a stir about the fact that you tweeted it. You're a public figure. You're going to tweet something, you're going to get responses. A lot of people are people that follow your channel. You have to be used to that type of thing. Don't get all kind of bent out of shape about it. And it is what it is. There's no need to even create a video for arguing as to what your case is. I mean, you want to switch platforms, you want to switch platforms. Our platform for the people that are commenting this is BB10. We love BB10. That's the thing. You love iOS, you love Android, yeah. But when you tweet out that iOS and Android are better hands down, when in other videos you have personally said that BB10 is better than those systems, I mean, don't flip flop, all right? I mean, that's the main thing. Stick to your guns to an extent. Be like, hey, I've learned new things about these iOSs that I like better than BB10. Fine, but don't get all combative like that. There's no need for it. Don't forget, these are people that have supported you and also liked your videos. And that's how it helps get your channel the views that it does. And maybe, just maybe, treat them with a little bit more respect, just slightly, instead of just kind of tossing them aside like they're nothing. That's my main thing. Anyways, been ranting about this a little bit too much, and even for something that I really don't give a shit about. The fact that someone wants to switch platforms, me, I don't care. But when you're kind of talking down to your fans and people that have supported you, that kind of annoys me. Especially with the fact that if that's how you're going to build up your channel, that's not the right way to go about it. Want to do things right? Go like how Philip DeFranco does his channel. He will counteract something and do it nicely. And that's one thing that's great about Philip DeFranco. If you don't know who that is, definitely look up his channel. It's a great channel. Anyways, hope everyone has a good day. I'm going to be doing another vlog here in a few minutes about something else, but this was kind of pissing me off, and I don't even know why I just wasted 7 minutes of my life on this. Anyways, have a good weekend. Be safe.